Hello and welcome back to Daily English Podcast. Hi everyone, we are so happy you are here with us today. I'm Mike, and I help you practice real everyday English. Please, if you like learning with me, click that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps me so much. Today, we have a very fun topic. We're going to learn how to talk about Christmas Day, what people do, what they eat, and how they celebrate. It's going to be interesting and useful. We'll cover everything from the moment you wake up on Christmas morning, all the way through the day until you go to sleep. We'll talk about presents, food, family activities, traditions, and so much more. This is going to be a complete guide to talking about Christmas in English. Let's get started. So, let's start at the very beginning of the day, Christmas Day. When you wake up on Christmas morning, what is the first thing you notice? What feels different from a normal day? Well, the first thing is the house is quiet, but it's a happy, excited quiet. It's not the normal quiet of a regular morning. There's something special in the air. You can feel it immediately. You can smell coffee. Many people make coffee early on Christmas morning. The smell of fresh coffee fills the house. And maybe you can smell cinnamon or something sweet baking in the oven. Cinnamon. That's a wonderful smell. It's warm and sweet and makes you feel cozy. Many families make cinnamon rolls or special bread on Christmas morning, so the air smells sweet and delicious. The whole house has this warm, cozy feeling. It's like the house itself is celebrating. Another thing you might notice is the light. Some families have a special electric candle in the window that shines all night. It's a tradition in many homes. So, when you wake up, the room has a soft, warm light. Outside, it might still be dark. The sun hasn't risen yet, but inside, there's this gentle glow from the Christmas tree lights and the candles. It's cold outside, but warm inside. I love that feeling. Warm inside, cold outside. It's perfect. It makes you want to stay in your pajamas all day. Now, do people wear special clothes on Christmas, or do they stay in their pajamas? Oh yes, many people wear big, cozy socks, maybe the ones with reindeer on them, and a comfortable sweater. Comfort is very important on Christmas Day. Nobody wants to wear uncomfortable clothes. Sometimes people wear ugly Christmas sweaters for fun. These are special sweaters that became popular in recent years. Ugly Christmas sweaters are very popular. They have funny designs, maybe a big picture of a cat wearing a Santa hat, or a snowman with a carrot nose, or reindeer with red noses. They are very ugly on purpose, but people love them. It's a fun tradition. Some families even have competitions for who has the ugliest Christmas sweater. Some people stay in their pajamas until lunchtime. Special Christmas pajamas with snowflakes or Santa Claus patterns. It's very comfortable and relaxed. After people wake up, families usually meet in the living room. This is an important moment. In many homes, nobody is allowed to go see the presents before everyone is ready. Everyone has to wait together. This is a rule in many families. The children wake up first because they're excited. They want to run to the Christmas tree immediately. But the parents say, wait. We all open presents together. It is very difficult to wait when you're excited. The children sit on the stairs or peek around the corner, trying to see the presents under the tree. People drink coffee or orange juice first, maybe some toast or a small breakfast. They talk. They are slow. They don't rush. This builds the excitement. The waiting makes everything feel more special. It's like building up to a big moment. The anticipation is part of the magic of Christmas morning. Then, finally, it's time to open presents. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for. But who opens the first present? Every family has different rules. Every family has their own tradition about this. In some families, the youngest person opens the first gift. Maybe a small child or the youngest cousin starts. This makes them feel special. Everyone watches the youngest family member open their first present. In other families, people take turns. One person gives a gift to another person. Everyone watches them open it. They see their reaction. Then that person gives a gift to someone else. It goes around the circle. It takes a long time, but it's nice because you see everyone's happy face. You get to enjoy each present one by one. Some families open all the presents at once. Everyone grabs their presents and opens them at the same time. It's chaotic and loud, but exciting. There's wrapping paper everywhere. People are laughing and shouting, "Thank you!" Seeing the reaction is the best part. When someone opens a gift and their face lights up, that feeling is wonderful. When they smile or gasp or say, "Oh my goodness, I love it!" That's the magic of giving. You can see genuine happiness. You can see surprise. You can see joy. These are the moments people remember. People always say thank you when they receive a gift. It's very important to show gratitude. Even if you don't love the gift, you say thank you for the thought. It's polite. It shows respect for the person who gave you the gift and for the time and money they spent. Sometimes people say things like, "You shouldn't have," or "This is too much," or "How thoughtful." These are all polite ways to show appreciation. Now, let me ask you something. What was your best present ever? Can you remember? Close your eyes and think about it. Many people remember one special gift from their childhood. Maybe a bicycle, a shiny new bicycle that you learned to ride. Maybe a toy they really wanted, something they asked for months and months. Maybe a book that changed their life. Maybe a musical instrument that became a lifelong passion. These memories stay with us forever. We can still remember the feeling of opening that special present, the excitement, the disbelief, the pure happiness. But sometimes, people also receive funny presents, bad presents, presents that make you think, "Why did they give me this?" For example, one common funny gift is socks. Many people receive boring gray socks from their relatives. 10 pairs of the same gray socks. Very boring. Very practical, but not exciting. Or sometimes people receive gifts that are clearly re-gifted. That means someone received the gift from someone else, didn't want it, and gave it to you. Sometimes you can still see the original gift tag under the new one. Another funny tradition is when one family member gives everyone the same thing every year. Maybe a calendar with pictures of their pet, their dog, or their cat. Every single year, the same thing. Or maybe they give everyone the same book they just read, or the same type of candle, or homemade jam that nobody really likes. After a while, you have 12 calendars or 15 coffee mugs or 20 jars of jam, but it becomes a family joke. People laugh about it. It becomes part of the family story. Okay, after presents, it's time to prepare the big meal, the Christmas feast. This is serious business. The Christmas meal is the most important meal of the year for many families. It takes hours to prepare. Sometimes people start preparing the night before. Do people help in the kitchen, or does one person do everything? Well, some people try to help, but they're not good helpers. They eat the cheese before it goes on the table. They taste everything. They steal cookies when nobody's looking. They drink the wine that's supposed to be for cooking. They're snack helpers, not cooking helpers. But most people have small jobs. Everyone contributes something. It's a team effort. Some people set the table. This is an important job. They put out the plates, the forks, the knives, the spoons, and the special Christmas napkins. Everything must look nice. The table must be beautiful. They might use the special china plates that are only used once or twice a year. The fancy silverware, the crystal glasses, the embroidered tablecloth that grandmother made. Setting the table is like creating a work of art. You arrange everything carefully. You make sure the spacing is perfect. You add candles. You add Christmas decorations in the center of the table. Maybe pine cones or holly or a small Christmas tree. Other people help with the vegetables. They peel the potatoes and the carrots. They chop the onions. They prepare the green beans. It's boring work sometimes, but it's good for talking with family. You can chat while you work. You can tell stories. You can laugh together. Many families listen to music while they cook. Christmas songs on the radio. Classic songs like Jingle Bells or Silent Night or White Christmas. People sing along. They know all the words because they hear these songs every year. Sometimes they dance a little in the kitchen. The kitchen becomes crowded with people cooking and dancing and singing. Some fathers dance with the turkey. They hold the big turkey pan and dance around. They pretend the turkey is their dance partner. It's very funny. Everyone laughs. The food is cooking. The house smells amazing. The smell of roasting turkey, herbs like rosemary and thyme, vegetables roasting in belief. Some families open all the presents at once. Everyone grabs their presents and opens them at the same time. It's chaotic and loud, but exciting. There's wrapping paper everywhere. People are laughing and shouting, "Thank you!" Seeing the reaction is the best part. When someone opens a gift and their face lights up, that feeling is wonderful. When they smile or gasp or say, "Oh my goodness, I love it!" That's the magic of giving. You can see genuine happiness. You can see surprise. You can see joy. These are the moments people remember. People always say thank you when they receive a gift. It's very important to show gratitude. Even if you don't love the gift, you say thank you for the thought. It's polite. It shows respect for the person who gave you the gift and for the time and money they spent. Sometimes people say things like, "You shouldn't have," or "This is too much," or "How thoughtful." These are all polite ways to show appreciation. Now, let me ask you something. What was your best present ever? Can you remember? Close your eyes and think about it. Many people remember one special gift from their childhood. Maybe a bicycle. A shiny new bicycle that you learned to ride. Maybe a toy they really wanted. Something they asked for months and months. Maybe a book that changed their life. Maybe a musical instrument that became a lifelong passion. These memories stay with us forever. We can still remember the feeling of opening that special present, the excitement, the disbelief, the pure happiness. But sometimes, people also receive funny presents, bad presents, presents that make you think, why did they give me this? For example, one common funny gift is socks. Many people receive boring gray socks from their relatives. 10 pairs of the same gray socks. Very boring. Very practical, but not exciting. Or sometimes, people receive gifts that are clearly re-gifted. That means someone received the gift from someone else, didn't want it, and gave it to you. Sometimes, you can still see the original gift tag under the new one. Another funny tradition is when one family member gives everyone the same thing every year. Maybe a calendar with pictures of their pet, their dog, or their cat. Every single year, the same thing. Or maybe they give everyone the same book they just read, or the same type of candle, or homemade jam that nobody really likes. After a while, you have 12 calendars, or 15 coffee mugs, or 20 jars of jam. But it becomes a family joke. People laugh about it. It becomes part of the family story. Okay, after presents, it's time to prepare the big meal, the Christmas feast. This is serious business. The Christmas meal is the most important meal of the year for many families. It takes hours to prepare. Sometimes, people start preparing the night before. Do people help in the kitchen? Or does one person do everything? Well, some people try to help, but they're not good helpers. They eat the cheese before it goes on the table. They taste everything. They steal cookies when nobody's looking. They drink the wine that's supposed to be for cooking. They're snack helpers, not cooking helpers. But most people have small jobs. Everyone contributes something. It's a team effort. Some people set the table. This is an important job. They put out the plates, the forks, the knives, the spoons, and the special Christmas napkins. Everything must look nice. The table must be beautiful. They might use the special china plates that are only used once or twice a year, the fancy silverware, the crystal glasses, the embroidered tablecloth that grandmother made. Setting the table is like creating a work of art. You arrange everything carefully. You make sure the spacing is perfect. You add candles. You add Christmas decorations in the center of the table. Maybe pine cones or holly or a small Christmas tree. Other people help with the vegetables. They peel the potatoes and the carrots. They chop the onions. They prepare the green beans. It's boring work sometimes, but it's good for talking with family. You can chat while you work. You can tell stories. You can laugh together. How do you know when it's time to eat? How does everyone know dinner is ready? Usually someone shouts, "Dinner is ready!" or "Come and eat!" or "It's time!" Everyone runs to the kitchen to help carry the food to the table. It's a little crazy and chaotic, but fun. There are so many dishes. The turkey, the potatoes, the vegetables, the stuffing, the gravy, the cranberry sauce, the bread rolls. Everything must be carried carefully from the kitchen to the dining room. In some families, someone rings a small bell. A beautiful sound. A little silver bell. Ding, ding, ding. Then, everyone sits down quietly and waits. Before people eat, many families do something special. They hold hands around the table. This is a lovely tradition. Everyone joins hands in a circle. Someone says a short thank you for the food, for the family, for being together, for good health, for all the blessings of the year. It's a nice moment. A moment of gratitude before the celebration. Some families say grace, a religious prayer thanking God for the meal. Some families just have a moment of silence. Some families go around the table and everyone says one thing they're grateful for. Then everyone says, "Enjoy your meal," or "Bon appetit," or "Let's eat," and the eating begins. Now, what is on a typical Christmas plate? What food do people eat? In many English-speaking countries, the traditional Christmas meal includes turkey. A big roasted turkey is the main dish. The turkey is usually huge. It feeds the whole family with plenty of leftovers. But some families have ham instead, a glazed ham with a sweet coating. Some families have beef, a roast beef with Yorkshire pudding. Some families have fish, salmon or cod or other seafood. It depends on the family tradition and the region. With the turkey, there are many side dishes. So many dishes that the table is completely full. You can barely see the tablecloth. Roasted potatoes are very popular. Potatoes that are crispy on the outside and soft inside. Ah, they are delicious. Golden brown and crunchy. Some people make mashed potatoes instead. Creamy and smooth with butter and milk. Stuffing is also very popular. Stuffing is a mixture of bread, herbs, onions, celery, and sometimes sausage. It's cooked inside the turkey or beside it in a separate dish. Very flavorful and savory. Some people call it dressing instead of stuffing. There are also vegetables: green beans, carrots, peas, or Brussels sprouts. Many children don't like Brussels sprouts, but adults usually enjoy them, especially when they're roasted with bacon. Sweet potatoes are common in American Christmas dinners. Baked sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top, or sweet potato casserole. Sweet and savory at the same time. And of course, gravy. Gravy is like a magic sauce. It's made from the turkey juices, and it makes everything taste better. People pour gravy over their meat, their potatoes, their stuffing. Everything gets covered in gravy. Some people make extra gravy because it goes so fast. Cranberry sauce is another traditional side dish. It's sweet and tart. It comes from a can sometimes, or homemade from fresh cranberries. It's a bright red color and adds a nice contrast to all the brown and beige food on the plate. Bread rolls are served warm with butter. Fresh, soft rolls that you can pull apart with your hands. Ah, so good. What about drinks? What do people drink with Christmas dinner? Adults sometimes have wine with dinner. Red wine or white wine, depending on preference. Some people have beer or champagne or special cocktails. Children have sparkling apple juice or cranberry juice, or ginger ale, or lemonade. It feels fancy and special in a nice glass. Some families give children special fancy glasses just for Christmas. Some families make special drinks. Maybe a warm fruit punch with spices like cinnamon and cloves. It tastes like Christmas in a cup. You can smell the spices. It warms you from the inside. Now, here's a common problem. Eyes bigger than stomach. Do you know this expression? It's a very useful English idiom. It means you take too much food on your plate because everything looks so good, but your stomach is not big enough to eat it all. Your eyes see all the delicious food and they want everything. But your stomach says, "Wait, that's too much." This happens every year. Every single year. People fill their plates completely. They pile food high. They eat, and then they are so full they can barely move. They feel like they might explode. People say, "I ate too much," or "I'm stuffed," or "I can't eat another bite," or "I need to unbutton my pants." But wait, there's still dessert. Dessert is very important. You must save room for dessert. Even if you're full, you need to try the dessert. In British families, there's Christmas pudding. It's a dark, rich cake made with dried fruits and spices. It's been soaking in alcohol for weeks or months before Christmas. Some people put brandy on it and light it on fire. Very dramatic. The pudding is on fire when it comes to the table. Everyone says, "Ooh." It's served with brandy butter or custard, heavy and rich and filling. In American families, there's pumpkin pie or pecan pie. Pumpkin pie is smooth and spiced. Pecan pie is sweet and crunchy with nuts. Both are served with whipped cream, or sometimes a chocolate log cake called a Yule log. It's chocolate cake rolled up and decorated to look like a log of wood. Very fancy and impressive. After dessert, everyone is very, very full. People can barely move. They put their hands on their stomachs and groan. They move slowly to the living room and collapse on the sofa. Some people loosen their belts or change into more comfortable clothes. Everyone needs to lie down. After the meal, the atmosphere changes. The energy is different. The room is darker now. Only the Christmas tree lights are on. The curtains are closed. Maybe some candles are lit. The tree lights are so pretty. Sometimes people just sit and look at them. They stare at the twinkling lights. Nobody talks much. Everyone is too full and too happy and too relaxed. The room feels cozy and peaceful. There's a fire in the fireplace if the family has one. The crackling sound of the fire. The warmth. The soft light. Then, someone usually falls asleep. Almost always. Usually a grandfather or father or uncle. You can hear gentle snoring sounds, soft breathing. They fall asleep sitting up on the couch with their head tilted back. The children might still be playing with their new toys, quietly because everyone else is resting. They show each other what they got. They share their presents. It's a perfect, peaceful moment. A moment to pause and appreciate everything. The food, the family, the love, the tradition. After a rest, maybe 30 minutes or an hour, people start to wake up. They stretch. They yawn. They feel a bit better. Not quite so full anymore. Then maybe people play a game. A board game or a card game. Simple games like Uno or Monopoly or Scrabble or a trivia game. People laugh a lot. They joke around. They tease each other. Sometimes the game gets too competitive. People argue about the rules. Someone accuses someone else of cheating. But it's all in fun. Nobody gets really angry. It's just the competitive spirit of the game. Some families do a jigsaw puzzle. They dump all the pieces on a table and start it on Christmas afternoon. Then they work on it for days, maybe even weeks. It's a calm activity. People can talk while they work on the puzzle. They work together to find the edges and match the colors. Many families also make video calls to relatives who are far away. They call cousins in other countries or grandparents who couldn't travel, aunts and uncles who live far away. They use FaceTime or Skype or Zoom or WhatsApp. They show each other their presents. They show the Christmas tree. They wave and smile. It's interesting because Christmas happens at different times around the world. For some relatives in Australia, it's summer. They're at the beach on Christmas Day. Christmas at the beach. That is so different. They're wearing shorts and sunglasses instead of sweaters and scarves. But it's nice to see their faces, to wish them Merry Christmas, to feel connected even when you're far apart. Technology makes this possible now. It's a wonderful thing. People also send text messages to friends. Quick messages saying, "Merry Christmas," with emoji, heart emoji and Christmas tree emoji and gift emoji. Simple messages to let people know you're thinking of them. Now, let me talk about some other Christmas traditions that are common in English-speaking countries. Things that happen around Christmas, not just on Christmas Day itself. Many people give presents to friends and neighbors, not just family. Sometimes people meet friends a few days before Christmas for a drink or coffee. They have a little get-together. They exchange small gifts. These gifts are usually simple. Maybe a box of chocolates, a bottle of wine, a scented candle. Nothing expensive, just a small token of friendship. People also give presents to service workers. The postman who delivers mail every day. The person at the local shop. The newspaper delivery person. A small gift or card or money to say thank you for their work all year. It's a kind gesture. It shows appreciation for people who provide services throughout the year. Charity is also an important part of Christmas. Giving to people in need. Many families donate food or money to organizations that help poor people or homeless people or children in hospitals. Some people volunteer at soup kitchens on Christmas, serving food to people who don't have homes or families. Some people donate toys to toy drives for children who wouldn't otherwise have presents. Christmas is about kindness, about giving, not just receiving, about thinking of others, not just yourself, about spreading joy and love to everyone, especially those who are struggling. Some families go to church, maybe to a midnight service on Christmas Eve. It starts at 11 p.m. and goes past midnight. It's very beautiful and peaceful. The church is lit with candles. Everyone sings together. There's a special feeling of community and faith. Or they go on Christmas morning. The service includes Christmas carols. The songs are the favorite part for many people. Songs like Silent Night or O Holy Night or Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Very moving and emotional. Beautiful harmonies. Traditional hymns that have been sung for hundreds of years. Now let's talk about decorations. The Christmas tree is the most important decoration in most homes. The Christmas tree is usually put up in early December. Some people put it up right after Thanksgiving. Some people wait until closer to Christmas. But it stays up through Christmas Day and sometimes until New Year or even early January. People put many things on the tree. Shiny balls called ornaments. They're different colors. Red, gold, silver, blue, green. They reflect the light and sparkle. Lights that twinkle. Modern lights are usually LED now, but some people still have old-fashioned colored bulbs. The lights might be white or multicolored. Tinsel is shiny, stringy material that reflects the light. It gets everywhere. You find pieces of tinsel around the house for months after Christmas. Some ornaments are very old, from childhood. Maybe a little paper angel made at school 30 years ago. These are precious memories. Each ornament has a story. Oh, we got this one on our trip to Paris. This one was my mother's. I made this one in kindergarten. On top of the tree, there's usually an angel or a star. The angel represents the angel who announced Jesus' birth. The star represents the Star of Bethlehem that guided the wise men. Both are beautiful and traditional. Outside the house, many families put lights and a wreath on the door. Some people cover their entire house with lights. So many lights that you can see the house from far away. Some neighborhoods have competitions for the best decorated house. A wreath is a circle made of pine branches, leaves, and pine cones. Sometimes it has red berries or a red bow. It says, "Welcome to visitors." It's a symbol of everlasting life because the circle has no end. In the week before Christmas, people do other special things. Many people visit Christmas markets. These are outdoor markets with stalls selling hot drinks like mulled wine or hot chocolate, gifts, handmade crafts, ornaments, and sweet food like roasted chestnuts or gingerbread. It's cold but fun. The atmosphere is festive and magical. There are lights everywhere, music playing, people bundled up in warm clothes, laughing and shopping. Some people go carol singing. They walk through their neighborhoods singing Christmas songs, sometimes for charity, to collect money for good causes. They knock on doors and sing a carol, and people give them money that goes to charity. And of course, baking Christmas cookies is a huge tradition. Families bake sugar cookies and decorate them with colorful icing. Red and green icing, sprinkles, little candy decorations. They might look terrible and messy, but they taste good. Children especially love decorating cookies. They make cookies shaped like Christmas trees and stars and snowmen and reindeer. The house smells wonderful when cookies are baking. That smell of sugar and butter and vanilla. What about Boxing Day? Do you know Boxing Day? This is a British tradition that some people might not know about. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, December 26th. It's a holiday in the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and some other Commonwealth countries. The name comes from an old tradition of giving boxes of gifts to servants and tradespeople the day after Christmas. Now it's just a public holiday. Boxing Day is a day for relaxing, for recovering from Christmas Day, for eating leftover food, for watching more movies, for visiting more family members that you didn't see on Christmas Day. Leftover turkey sandwiches are considered the best part of Boxing Day. Many people say the sandwich is better than the original meal. The cold turkey with stuffing and cranberry sauce on soft bread. Maybe some mayonnaise or butter. Delicious. Simple, but perfect. Many people go for a long walk on Boxing Day if the weather is okay, to get some fresh air after being inside, eating and sleeping, to work off all the food, to clear your head. In the UK, Boxing Day is also famous for shopping sales. Big sales in all the stores. People line up early to get bargains. It's like Black Friday in America. There are also Boxing Day football matches, sports on television. Many families watch sports together on Boxing Day. So, to summarize everything, Christmas Day is about family, food, traditions, and kindness. It's about coming together, about celebrating, about showing love and appreciation for the people in your life. But remember, everyone's Christmas is different. People have their own unique traditions based on their culture, their religion, their family history. There is no single correct way to celebrate Christmas. Some families are very religious and go to church. Some families are not religious but still celebrate the cultural tradition. Some families have big gatherings with many people. Some families have quiet, small celebrations with just a few people. All of these are valid. All of these are beautiful in their own way. The most common things to talk about when discussing Christmas are the food, the gifts, the family time, and the decorations. These are universal topics that almost everyone can relate to. If someone asks you, "How was your Christmas?" you can say simple things like, "It was lovely. We had a big dinner with my family. It was quiet but nice. I talked to my family on the phone. It was busy but fun. We visited relatives and exchanged gifts. It was relaxing. We just stayed home and watched movies." All of these are perfect answers. You don't need to give a lot of detail. Just a simple, honest response about how you spent the day. Now, let me ask you a question. This is the question of the day. I want you to think about this and write your answer in the comments. What is one holiday tradition that you love? It can be for Christmas, New Year, Hanukkah, Diwali, or any holiday you celebrate in your culture. I want to hear about your life and your traditions. I want to learn from you. Maybe you have a special food you eat. Maybe you have a special activity you do. Maybe you have a special song you sing. Whatever it is, I want to know. Please write your answer in the comments below. Use English if you can, but even a few words are fantastic. Even just, "I love eating special food with my family" is perfect. I read as many comments as I can, and I always give hearts to comments. And while you're there, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Daily English Podcast. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon. Then you'll get a notification when I post a new video. We make new videos every week with conversations, vocabulary lessons, grammar tips, and real English practice. All designed to help you speak more naturally and confidently. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today practicing your English. You dedicated almost 30 minutes to learning. That's amazing. You are doing something wonderful by learning a new language. Be proud of yourself. Every minute you spend practicing, you're getting better. Every word you learn, you're improving. Every video you watch, you're making progress. Learning a language takes time. It takes patience. It takes dedication. But you're doing it. You're here. You're practicing. That's what matters. I wish you a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Be safe, be happy, be kind to yourself and others, and keep practicing English every day. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll talk about New Year traditions and how to talk about your goals and resolutions in English. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for being here. Keep learning and keep growing. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.